बोलो श्रीमत जी श्रीनी मना देवी की
Jai! I could smell myself from outside. How are you? I'm in English socks today. Ah, what do I hear there? You are all here? Oh, nice to see you all. How did you come?
By train.
Are we late?
Isn't it too cold for you?
It's not. The warmth of love. Sit down. Switzerland is getting very strong. Is it? How are you? How are you?
Voilà.
English better. Very sweet house you.
It's made for you, mother.
Huh? A view is made for you, yes. You are going to have puja? Just watch. Alright? Vibrations are good in those. I think you people have cleared it out.
We have one Italian mother.
Which one? Normally Italians have very dark hair.
Not all, not all people.
I see. That was my impression. Esteban? Wait. Hello? Ah. He knows me very well. Ma. He knows me. How is your child? Is that good? I was happy to know that Vijay has also gone. It's long time since I saw you. Come. Mama. Come. Hello. I've come to meet you all the way. Huh? How are you? Come. You're laughing, you don't understand why you're laughing. He knows that you're photographing him. What a thing. Tremendous personality. Tremendous personality. Hello? Oh. There's a child, Aniki. She's about, I think, 5 years or so, 3.5. And she comes to see me in that house which I'm building now. First thing she'll come and just fall at my feet, sleep there for a while. Till I have completely sort of consoled her, she's there. And after every 1 hour, she must find me out and I will come back. Surprised how much how she understands. It's hardly 3.5 years. So surprised how she understands. Yes. How are you?
We'll serve the food in about 10 minutes.
Alright, good. How are you feeling? Are you better?
This is Irma's husband, who has never met you before. Irma's husband.
Really?
Yes.
In Switzerland, there are so many great people I never met. Just great last time. Actually, these were very unhappy in the beginning. They thought that you could never go south. You have to reach somehow. There are stickers all over. We went to Santa Cruz and Matthias went out to arrange the people and he went out. And we had about 450 or 500 people. And they are doing very well.
It was easy because they were there, Mom.
Huh?
It was easy because they were there.
But mainly now the thing is that Tracy and Michael got married. They are going away now. They have started a sector.
Did they find a house already?
They found a house.
They found a house.
But now they are shifting back to Santa Monica. But the thing has started. As long as the nucleus is there, it's all right.
We had first meeting after you left with Warren, and it was very good. We only had 10 people, but very high value.
Where they are shrinking.
Yes, exactly.
Now they are increasing.
Oh, I suppose so, yes.
He's in trouble, Warren. But this woman, his wife, went and tried the tricks of being very nice and good. She had epilepsy when I left.
She?
I used to tell her, you are a medium now, be careful. But she was still not willing to do the things that they should have been done. She had an epileptic fit. And then she had to go to her place, good people in the ashram. But Terence and Warren, both of them felt as if they were getting heart attack. For 2 days they had a terrible pain in the heart. But then they asked her to go. She went and stayed there, and I told that keep her out all the time. But she stayed out for a month or so. Then she came back to the ashram, and the negativity started working out. And Warren said that I can't be here. And all the ashram people are silent.
All these ashram people are siding with her.
Now,
I want to respond to him. Just now she told me on the phone. She received phone call.
from Australia,
Uh,
Catherine.
no.
No, okay.
Okay. If you want to call her,
What must be the travel up
well, he's the big traveler.
Mother, now it's about 6 to 7 o'clock at night, I think.
in the
Even
night?
later, yes, it's actually night time then.
It's not like 6, 7 they will be all back. You can turn. All back. She has the number. I would like to talk to parents.
So the night time will be about 12 to 1 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, 9 hours.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning there, Mother. Can you
That's
call?
not- Early in the morning about 7 o'clock.
+9.
Plus 9?
Yeah.
So if it's plus 7, it will be 9, it's 11 o'clock.
No, it's +9 from Rome.
From Rome, yeah, so we are 1:30 here.
Half past 10. It will be
That's
very good.
that's okay.
Half past 10. See, so it is so easy. Because it is so easy to dust, right? I have said many times, never have said
C'est quel numéro? To whom do you want to talk?
Terence.
Terence.
Sydney, Australia. And my phone.
No, I will talk only to Terence.
That's
This lady used to go all these, what do you call them? Clairvoyant. Anyone who came in Sydney, she used to go. The mother and the daughter.
He's Warren better now, Mother.
Warren is now gone to Adelaide, but I don't know about the others, what's going to happen with them. One should never have sympathy, you see, with these groups. She was so horribly placed. And she troubled everybody in America. Everybody was troubled by her.
Was it worse than in New York, when we were in New York? Was it worse? Because in New York it was quite kept quiet.
No. You see, New York when she came, she was better because I was there. But then it became very bad again when we went to Santa Monica. She started looking like a man. And she started developing beard also.
Really?
Huh? Her own father. Now is doing very well there.
Yes.
I came to see me off at the airport.
Has finished the kitchen.
Not yet, because you see, the man who was working there, he ran away. Now I have taken over and I'm working it down. It's really very good. I found those who are left-sided people, when they are working with me, they become very much better.
He's so happy to work with you.
Oh, he's very happy. It says that I have now become so much attentive and I understand so much things that he wants to stay in London and wants to do business there.
Everyone wants
I
to
don't
stay
think he
in
could
London.
leave you.
Everyone wants to stay in London. Mother.
Yes, and also this Alexander. He's come down there. Alexander from France. How are you, Thomas?
Thank you very much. Very well.
I'm sorry I took up this time. Next year. This time because of this house business.
But we thought, Mother, that it was much better to have more time. When it is next year, we have more time. We have to organize a thing in Germany. We thought that it was much better for you to come next year than this year. It would have been too much in the same time.
You people should start something.
Yes, we will do a meeting in Germany before we come, Mother. We will organize something, definitely. Because Gregor is going to be in our flat in March and April with Catherine and the little child.
Okay.
And I think
Hello?
we will do that.
Oh, grazie.
I'll have to come here. Shall I come here?
Sì. A Sydney sarebbe le 10:30 della sera. 11 va bene?
Sit.
Surgery was troubled, our programs failed, and all kinds of problems we had because of her. And now she's a medium and a medium and a medium. Do you understand that? And once these mediums start working, all these devils start coming into the places and they try to show that she's a very good girl and this and that, nothing of the kind. She's a real medium and you just get her out from there. And I give you much hopes of her improvement. That's and what. You can put me on the tape and tell all the surgeries. Now see, I told her that something is very, very serious wrong with you. You work on yourself and you do all these Sahaja Yoga treatments and she used to do, she was better, she was improving. And again suddenly she would go down. And Nima was, people could not tolerate her, she was so bad. And she gave me twice such a wrench in my heart that I was supposed to die, I felt. She was so bad. And Goran knows about it. And you have nothing to do with her. And that's the only way she can be helped, if she could be helped. Otherwise she will die very soon. If you want to save her also, have some sympathy for that. And you people don't decide on things like that. Otherwise the whole, whatever you have achieved will go away for one nonsensical medium there. She's very good at convincing people and talking to people. That's typical of all these mediums. If they were not so, they would not have such a business around. Actually, I never asked him to marry her. He wanted to marry, I told him somebody else, but he decided to marry her. Alright, I said, see. But I said, you watch her. I didn't tell that she's a medium, but I said, you watch on her. And how her mother behaved, you know, and how she behaved. She's very sweet to talk to and one would feel very nice and all that. But inside is nothing but medium. You follow that? It's a very serious thing. And once you get into negativity, you do not realize how terrible it is. It same happened in Brighton. In Brighton, a fellow came in and everybody had sympathies and they thought they had become very smart and this and that. Everybody so badly caught up. They wouldn't listen to me even. To that extent they went. Who is she to you? After all, you never knew her before she came to serve you. And you have nothing to do with her. Just tell her you have nothing to do. Get her out from there. Absolutely. She should not step in. She should not telephone. I have told very directly. She is a medium. No, 3 weeks is nothing. Till I come there, there is nothing to do with you people. Otherwise, we all lost to Sahaja, lost to yourself. Believe me. You have no idea, she was about to kill me. And she was very, very ruthless about it. Such a tremendous storage of booths I have never seen before. Every night I had a bad time, I couldn't sleep in America. I had such a horrible time with her. And she won't leave. And she's such a leech, I tell you. I don't know how Warren was managing with her. And in the beginning he was very soft on her. And I told him that you send her away, I can't take her with me. I have to go there for work. And I have all love for her. After all, she's also my child, but she's a medium. And she had been to all kinds of these clairvoyant people. All kinds. Not one. I asked her, she said, anybody new came in, I used to go there. I don't think so. I don't think so. I felt his vibrations is alright. On the contrary, it seems it's one on the left. Because you people are sort of not listening. You don't listen to this woman, tell her mother has said to get up. Until I come back, she has nothing to do. Alright, you understand that? That I would not say about anybody. She's one of them I place as something incurable. And if you want to help me to cure her also, keep her out. Otherwise she'll be very effective with you all. You would not know. Warren was very great, he helped me a lot and he was very good. He can get out of his problems in no time, he is very good. And you are so good, you should understand that. How do you know her? You knew Warren for so many years. Who is she? Suddenly, how is she become so important? And tell Meera not to indulge too much in this. Meera is the one I know who must be doing it. She herself is a very negative person sometimes. She must be the one, I am sure of it. Tell her to behave herself. She does that sometimes once she was caught up herself. And about 25 Sahajogis lost their vibration. Ask her that. Where is she? I'll call her. I'll talk to her. मीरा, तुम इस चीज को क्यों बढ़ावा दे रही हो? तुमको मालूम है ना सब लोग पार्टअप हो गए थे एक बार गिरगांव में तुम लोग सब पार्टअप हो गए थे, तुमको मालूम है ना? गिरगांव में ये शरद के साथ में इतना हो गया था, वही फिर से हो रहा है तुम लोग का। उसको उठा के फेंको वहाँ से, उसको उठा के वहाँ से फेंको, उसको कोई जरूरत नहीं आने। हाँ, तुम उसको क्यों सपोर्ट करती हो? वो मीडियम है, मीडियम। हाँ? नहीं, तुमको सपोर्ट करती हो ना? तुमको खुद समझ है, तुमको समझना चाहिए। एक बार अपने यहाँ हो चुका है, 25 आदमी के वाइब्रेशन खत्म हो गए, अभी वहाँ भी वही तुम देखती नहीं हो। तुमको मालूम है अपने यहाँ हुआ है कि नहीं हुआ? फिर क्यों तुम याद नहीं रखती हो? ये लड़की जो ये मेरे प्राण लेने पे लगी हुई थी, मेरे को 2 बार हाथ इसने मेरा काट खाया, इसको निकाल के फेंको वहां से। तुमको नहीं मालूम तो वो मैं क्यों मना करती हूँ? जब मैंने एक बार किसी चीज को मना कर दिया तो तुमने उसको बुलाया क्यों वापस? उसको सब लोग जूते मारो और कना बाहर निकलो, तुम उसको कुछ नहीं मतलब। तुम्हारा भूतनी है पक्की, वो महाभूत है। तुम लोग का सबका सहयोग खत्म हो जाएगा, उसको पहले निकालो वहां से। नहीं, उसको आने भी मत दो, उससे कोई मतलब नहीं। उसको खूब जूते मार के वहां से निकालो और सब लोग करो, नहीं तो तुम्हारा तुमको याद है ना, जब खो जाता है आदमी तो कुछ पता नहीं चलता, सबके सब खो जाओगे। तुमको मालूम है, तुमको कहना चाहिए कि भूत है, तुमको मालूम नहीं कितना हुआ था वहां पर। सारा गिरगांव का सेंटर बंद कर गया अपना तब से। खुद तुमको बताना चाहिए कि इसके चक्कर में मत आओ। अगर माँ ने मना किया तो इसको फेंको उधर से। जब मैंने मना किया था तो तुम लोग उसका ध्यान क्यों देते हो? कौन होती है वो तुम्हारी? तुम लोग तो उसको जानते भी नहीं थे पहले से। सबको सब खत्म हो जाएंगे, समझ रही हो? हाँ, बिल्कुल उसको निकालो वहां से, फेंको, सबके सब खत्म हो जाएंगे, सबके खत्म हो जाएंगे, वहां पाप लग जाएगा। तुमको खूब मालूम है अपने यहाँ एक बार हो चुका है, क्या 2 बार हो चुका है? बोबड़े बाई का हुआ था। ये लोग बात करने में बड़ी मीठी होती है भूत वाले। उनसे कहा कि मर जाएगी खुद, वो तो मरेगी। उसको एपिलेप्सी का वहाँ अटैक आया था मेरे को 2 बार हार्ट में मेरे अटैक किया। फॉरेन ने सब बताया नहीं होगा तो उसकी बीवी है ना, उसको जरा सॉफ्टनेस है उसके लिए। अभी उसको हटाओ वहां से। मैं तो चाह नहीं रही थी उससे शादी करे, इसने अपना तय किया, अभी आफत भोगो। मैंने उससे कहा था कि उसको देखना, तुम अभी मत तय करो एकदम। और एक दिन मैंने उसको देखा, एकदम उसके दांत वात निकल करके एकदम राक्षस जैसा चेहरा। अभी सब लोग उसको जूते मारो, उससे कहना कुछ तुमसे बात नहीं करेगा। माँ ने कहा तुम अलग रहो। मैं तो उसकी चिट्ठी आई तो इतना उसके से गर्म आ रहा था, उसको जला दी मैंने फौरन, उसको देखा भी नहीं मैंने। वॉरेन ठीक है बिल्कुल, कोई नहीं। उसने बहुत मेहनत करी, बहुत काम किया और वो बड़ा अच्छा आदमी है, उसने बड़ी मेहनत करी है। हो सकता है इससे परेशान हो गया होगा, इससे पकड़ भी सकता है वो, लेकिन इस फाइटिंग इस वे। इस औरत के साथ में जो निमा को तो गर्मी क्यों कहने माता जी, इसके साथ तो बड़े ये हो रहा, मैं जाती हूँ समुद्र में बैठने। तुम लोग की सेंसिटिविटी भी खत्म हो गई क्या? वो तो इतनी जल रही है जिसकी कोई आदमी उसे कहना कि नहीं उसका उसकी चिट्ठी देखते साथ में इतने हाथ में गरम आए मैंने उसे जलवा दी, ये पढ़ी भी नहीं मैं। वो वॉरेन भी इसके साथ रहने से आ जाएगा, धीरे धीरे सब ठीक हो जाएगा, चिंता छोड़ो उसकी, वो आ जाएगा ठीक, उसको मैं फोन कर दूंगी। लेकिन इसको पहले वहां से निकालो और तुम लोग उसके साथ सिंपैथी मत करो। नहीं पर वो तुमसे संबंध रखती है ना, फोन करती है ना, फिर क्यों उसको मना करो सब चीज को। उसको रहने की कोई जरूरत थोड़ी है, उसको तो कहना तुम सिंपली से चले जाओ तो अच्छा है। अभी कुंडली नहीं होती तुम्हारी तो अंदर ग्रीजर फ्रोजन हो गई, लग रहा है ना। अब हमारा वहां लगा तुमको सब दूर तो सुनेगी जोर जोर से, उससे सब ठीक होगा। इसी से सब आफते आ रही तुम लोगों पर, और कोई ना कोई बड़े घात हो जाएगा, इसमें नहीं पड़ो। वहां से बेटी उठ रहे हैं, उसको कहना कि कुछ नहीं, वो उससे मैंने कह दिया, उससे मैंने कहा कि वो तुम्हारी कौन होती है, वो तुम्हारा रिश्ता क्या है उससे। वो भूत नहीं, वो भूतनी है ना, उससे भूत सब में डाले हैं, इसलिए सिंपैथीज है। सब लोग जूते मारे हो, हाँ? नहीं वो ठीक हो जाएगा, वॉरेन को मैं ठीक कर दूंगी, उसकी परेशानी नहीं करो। ये इंसान पे सारा सहयोग नहीं बैठा हुआ है, सहयोग एक इंसान पे नहीं बैठा हुआ है। बुलाओ उसको। You should not try to take any frantic steps. This thing about Warren also. Warren really worked very hard. He helped me so much. You don't know, Gregor, everybody was enamored. The way he handled the situation, everything. Possibly, he might have been a little bit caught up because he was doing so much, but he cleared out in no time. And you just try to understand that it's very important for Sahaja Yoga. And there should not be any conflict between you and him. You are his friend. There should be no conflict. Try to understand and you respect him. I request you all to respect him. Yes, because you are caught up. You beat yourself with shoes and let him also beat you with shoes. You do not know how much, what an impact he had on American people. And what he achieved. He's done very well. Also, this Modi has done some harm, I think. You can ask Gregor what he has to say about Warren. He was so impressed. The way he articulated the handle the situation, such a balanced way, and very such beautiful things he did. I cannot expect anyone. Yes, and you respect him now. Maybe sometimes you have a little depression or something. Sometimes you may have, but that doesn't mean. No, I don't know that. But I'll ask him, but I think if this woman has anything to do, she is like that. She herself is so unbearable and she can create an atmosphere where she can make him look like that. And she can create, she otherwise is very sweet, tolerable. She is horrible. She gave me absolutely death. No, not that. That's not. That means you are something wrong gone wrong with you all. Impossible. Later I received and it was so hot I threw it in the fire immediately. Impossible. That means something wrong with you people. You better beat yourself with shoes and get all right. It happens. It's so much misleading. These boots are such misleading things. It has happened in Brighton, you don't know. They took 1 month to recover from that. It has happened everywhere. Meera also knows. You start thinking that it is right, but you beat yourself with shoes. She's a horrid woman. Even now she's horrid. Alright, now come along. Now you beat yourself, all of you, and have nothing to do with her and tell her not to touch you people. Otherwise she'll have something. As it is, she's a difficult case. And I cannot cure her normally. But if you keep her out, it may work out. Just ask her to be out and tell her not to be so impatient. But this was wrong because those boots acted directly. They must have acted on you, must have invited her. There should be no sympathy for such a person. She was about to kill me. Why? How can you have sympathy with her? Throw her away. Horrible she is. The people don't, maybe you have lost your vibrations and misleading. Alright? You just throw her away. She is nothing important. It's alright, doesn't matter. There are so... Huh? No, that doesn't matter. The wife is not so important for the whole Sahaja Yoga and every one of you. That is their lookout. That's not yours. That's his private business. You don't worry about his private life. No, because of her. I tell you, because of her. You see, he went with her to Bombay and everybody was caught up. And they blamed Warren for that. But then I realized that this woman was with him and she was catching everybody in America, she was catching everyone. Nima said, I can't bear this woman. Nobody could bear her, those who were sensitive, but those who were not insensitive, those who had become insensitive started taking her side. No, she is still very, 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 very horrible. Do you get that? Now will you please stop having anything to do with that?
C'est épouvantable.
I got her letter and I asked before I immediately threw it in the fire. I wouldn't read it. Alright? Beat her with shoes. You don't have anything to do with that. You beat yourself with shoes, all of you. It will be alright. And just get alright. Sahaja Yoga is important than this woman. From where she's come, God alone knows. I never knew she was such a horrible bhoot. She had all these things on her mother, and she used to go to every clairvoyant woman. She's not even intelligent. She's not even intelligent. She's not at all. She's never been to a school. How much you talk to her? Just beat her with shoes. Not her, you forget her, you must beat yourself, all of you. You forget her. I tell her not to telephone, has nothing to do if you want to save her also. Otherwise she will collapse. She got epileptic attacks. You know when I came up? And she was all the time, she was coming and troubling me. And he doesn't love me, he doesn't care for me. I mean, I was getting from her haunts. I said, how come that person was giving haunts to you? I didn't want to tell her in that strong way, but I couldn't bear her, I tell you. She was about to kill me twice, nobody won. Did you like that? Alright. Alright, may God bless you. And Warren is your friend. And he has helped me a lot. He's my son and you are my son. Alright? May God bless you. May God bless you. Alright. There, hold his head. Hold his head.
Elle en a le bras. Elle en a le bras fatigué. Le bras qui tenait le téléphone. Tout est enregistré. Même quand elle parlait en hindi. Je crois que c'était la première fois que l'on l'a entendu.
In Australia there has been a big jealousy about much.
C'est que Warren ait épousé une femme comme ça malgré la beauté. Warren, c'est l'Australien, le docteur.
He's a very special person.
I mean, I have met many Sahaja. I have met many Sahaja. I have not seen one who could do what he has been doing. People who are working against him are working against Sahaja Yoga. It's very clear.
He was the key person.
See, everybody is jealous of him. Every Dick, Tom and Harry. I tell you, they are good for nothing themselves and they are jealous of him. I know that.
He was the key person during the study.
In Switzerland and in New York, he did such a beautiful job. And in Portugal also. In Portugal too. They were all the time with us.
And he's very auspicious. He brings luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
And joy.
When he came, to Switzerland, you know how much luck he brought.
No doubt.
Il m'a épousé récemment.
Every dictamen had his jealous of him. You see, anybody who's capable like him should come forward. I would like to see. Now, Gregor was there. He never got jealous. Modi was jealous of him.
Modi?
Yeah.
Modi is nowhere compared to as far as the leadership is concerned. If somebody is leader, you have to accept the leadership.
Yes, ma'am.
Why to feel bad?
Yes, ma'am. It's a nice picture, ma'am.
Of course, CP likes it very much. He says he's one of the best.
Tu peux montrer où est le labellisme.
You can do it. But nobody should think that whatever they are doing is important than others. Everything is very important. Even cooking is important. Looking after Swajogi is also important, like Lawrence.
It is improved in Mataji.
How are they?
Everything is improved in Mataji, really.
Yes.
Yes. Ah, yeah.
How is your husband?
Much better, Mataji. Much better.
What about the job, Dr.
It is coming, I think. After your departure, he had such a lot of translations that he couldn't do them. So many, yes. And I think things will clear out.
So that's a good job, being at home.
For him, it's very good. Because now he said when he is going to town, he can't bear all these petrol smells and all these things. He doesn't drink anymore, alcohol and so on. And so he, yes, no, finished. Finished.
And the translation itself is very good idea. And you are sufficient in that?
Oh, not yet, Mataji, but I think things will come because somebody proposed something for him, because his translation was so good that somebody proposed something for him and perhaps it would work, and then he could stay there for a while and then go and look for another place. But to have some income, you see, a regular income, and that would be very good. So this problem will be solved for a while, and our attention could be on something else than on this worrying thing that he has to earn every month. You see. If he has an income, it's all right. A good income. But in general, things are improving. But in general, things are improving. Because when I said I go to Rome, he went with me down with the valise and said, all right, everything will be all right and so on. And that's the first time. Really.
We invited them in Basel, all the whole family, with the children. And it was a very happy weekend. I mean, it is so important that we meet each other the most possible as possible, because otherwise we are working, and so if we have got holidays or something like that, we can meet each other and meet the
And now you are settled down in Basel.
Yes.
That's a job in the bank, or?
Yes. Mother, you know, still, you are working on the bank, there are some scandals going on in Switzerland.
Really?
Yes, and I'm a bit naughty because I'm telling to my director, but not yet in the Swiss Bank Corporation. No. But it is a much more interesting job, and people there are very nice, I mean, for a few years.
So Basel is a better place than Zurich. It's more national place, I think.
Yeah.
Would you
try some, I don't know whether you eat this kind of meat called salami. You do? You do? Give something of it. And some ham. This is red meat. No? We do? Donne-lui aussi un petit morceau de jambon de Parme. One more?
Say all these things is not correct. And I said, no, we all feel that way. We all have got this experience. So, in my own way, I told that it's not true and all that. But I did tell him in such a big no. Then, when I was going with Ruman, he was driving me down to India. I told him that be careful about this money, but I think he should be more careful because he might land into trouble. Because he was so caught up. He's talking like this. Naturally I'm angry and the attention is on the job. Anything can happen to him. But when Rumal went back, this fellow started getting some funny pictures. They moved him to Bombay within a month's time, and they said it was cancer. And then he was saved from that. You can imagine how things work out. Olive I have, at the most olive.
Olive, some olive. Yes, I will.
It's very fine.
The first time that he's arrived. The first time that I see him so quiet, man. Yes, the first time.
You can't get away with that. This cheese is less fat, isn't it? No fat. It's casein.
It's the milk of cow.
Ah, that's all.
I think there is more room here, so if it's all right, maybe we'll have the puja here. And
yes, it's all of you we can have. But you were saying not to, I thought she needs to go to Australia.
that's true, Mother. So we can also go at her place, or maybe you can go and have lunch at her place Monday.
Puja would be a good idea.
Puja at her place. All right. Okay, then we have to prepare the room for tomorrow. Tomorrow. Starting 11 o'clock. Starting, yes, 11 o'clock.
Listen. 1 o'clock. Good other people go home.
I got my sari.
Have to take it to the train.
I got the sari for the puja. To a chaya. We found out a method. Greece does so much of olive that you don't have people to take them out. They said that we would like people to come just to take as much as they like, because there is no labor there. And in India, olive is very rare. And olive oil is very, very expensive. Very expensive. But we were surprised that Aradhana and Jonalika are very fond of olive. Very fond of it.
So what time should we start the puja tomorrow, Mother?
Good morning.
9 o'clock, 10 o'clock? 9:30.
Thank you.
You can't sacrifice all your formats. If somebody's life becomes destructive to Sojo, it's too much. It's too much. Too much everything. This is what we call the paneer in India. The same cheese. This is the only cheese we have in India. Yeah? Only this one. We call it paneer. Very direct way. There's no processing in this. Very direct. It's pure cheese.
Can be homemade. Can be homemade.
Yes,
Can be homemade. Doesn't require.
that's it. It is homemade. That's how we don't have any processed cheese in India, not at all. So it is homemade. And that's why this is the only one we make. I would like to be introduced to all the people who are here.
Starting from the right.
Then let's try.
Okay. This is Marina, Mother. She's worried about her parents because her mother is in the clinic, her father has big troubles with a trial. Actually, she thought of going to Geneva for the weekend because her father is very bad off, but she decided to stay.
What for tomato fun?
He's had a trial which he has lost, and he was sure to win, and he has been fighting for a very long time to win. And last week he decided to finish everything.
What was the trial about?
Money. Money, it was money. He wanted to get some money back, and instead he lost a lot of money. And he's
Very upset.
very upset, and my mother also.
What should she do for that?
My mother is now in hospital because she broke her tuberculosis, and she has a glaucoma in the eye, and now she has this additional problem, and I'm very, very sorry for her.
How she fell down? Let her, I do that.
Sorry?
If she fell down, how she let
She's in the house.
She fell down.
Yes. She's sitting on the back of the tuberculosis and doing this.
You have an old house?
Sorry?
You have a very old house?
No.
What did your father do?
My father was a financial advisor, but he hasn't been working for 5 years now.
To whom?
Sorry?
Advisor to whom?
He was an advisor to an actor, a very famous actor. And that's the person against whom he had the trial.
very upset. Where?
From Rome, Mother, I think I jumped to my right.
Yeah.
Rosella is here. And Ruth is my, my colleague from the embassy.
Yeah,
And
she lives here.
she lives in Rome. Not permanently, but assignment will go on for 1 or 2 years in Rome.
She's Swiss, otherwise.
She's Swiss, yes.
She's
Diplomat.
Swiss diplomat.
She's actually 1 year senior to me, or 2 or 3 years senior to me in diplomacy. And
she's alone here?
she's alone. She's not yet married, and she's quite sweet. And then Rosella.
Parents also.
Her father is dead. The mother is a bit lunatic, not too much, but
Where is she?
She's in Geneva, but she's maniacal depressed.
And brothers and sisters?
Oh, yes, sisters.
How many?
4 sisters.
They are all in Geneva.
One is here now, and the other one's in Geneva.
So you are not Italian by birth, sorry.
no.
You have nothing to do, as for family Italian.
I have a brother-in-law who's half Italian.
Rosella is pure Italian, madam. Her father is working with the television here, and he's the one who somehow made possible that this chap should interview you in London, but it didn't work out yet. Maybe they did not get the letter because the mail are awful here. And she has a mother who is very Catholic, and she's extremely fond of her father, a little bit less of her mother. And
Her father is alright, not a fanatic.
no, her father is not a fanatic, no. No. But I don't know whether he's a Sikh. We never talked about it.
My father is very Catholic too. He was. I cannot speak English. But I tried to speak English. He had to become a priest. Yes. He brought his studies and he has married my mother. But it's Catholic too.
Really?
Yes, but it's a very intelligent man. Also, if he is Catholic, is not a fanatic.
That's good. And there are some chances.
And Rosella works for a newspaper, but it's one of those awful magazines which aren't of much help to us actually.
What to do for them?
Well, any magazine today has to publish nonsense in order to be sold. It's very easy.
The demand is for nonsense, what can the machine?
I understand the law of economics.
Like that, for the demand is the supply.
I think Matthias has to take over.
All right. Well, among newest people, mother,
Yeah.
there's Geneviève, who came to see you
I know.
In
in
Poland.
London.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful for my nephew. His health is getting better, you see. My nephew who had a heart attack,
Yeah.
I
He's
told you,
better now?
and he's better now. Thank you so much. Very grateful.
Then there is Sophia, who joined Sahat Yoga when you were in Geneva last time, mother.
Yeah.
And she went to the Buddha last time in London too. Then there's Roland, an old timer.
What is it?
Roland. He comes from Lausanne.
Yeah.
And he has been on and off for a few years.
No, I remember.
and she has been with us on a more regular basis for the last 2 months. Then there is Magdalene. She and her husband got realization in Geneva last time when we were there.
When I was there.
But now your husband is not here. He couldn't came.
They are coming regularly. As a matter of fact, all of us from Geneva, they are coming regularly to the programs every Tuesday and every Thursday.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Then there is François.
Yeah.
He followed you up, mother, to France.
Yes, to Paris and to
You to Orléans.
Orléans.
Then we have Bianca. She is Italian, established in Geneva. Then there is Jean and Irma. They are a married couple. Madeleine, you know, and Alice.
What did you say?
Alice. She has recently split with her husband. I mean, it was her husband who really didn't. Yeah, there you go. And Andre, whom you know, mother.
What are your problems?
Well, in Geneva, mother, our group has netted from initially 50 to 60 people down to about 20 people. But we believe those who come regularly are getting stronger, and they are growing very well.
If you meet, you see now in London, practically they have some sort of routine. Like on Wednesday, they go to listen to music. To what place? What's her name?
Patricia.
In Caxton Hall is one. Then they have a Sunday, they have a program of puja, some sort of puja in the morning. And then Thursday they have a program in Hampstead. Moreover, every Friday and Wednesday they arrange program outside. So practically every evening they keep themselves together, because that is the greatest enjoyment, is to be together as Sanjeev. They say we don't go to any cinemas or anything, this is the only thing that we enjoy, being in the company of the Sanjeev.
Well, mother, we were very lucky. As a matter of fact, we meet in Geneva 4 days in a week. Irma and Jean has made their apartment available on Mondays, not on Mondays. We are in the public place on Tuesdays. Wednesday is basically the day off to have people, catch up on sleeping. Then on Thursday is in my place, and on Friday is in Sophia place.
Good.
Then on Sunday we go to Lausanne, to Martine. So actually, 5 days out of 7 we can meet.
Then you don't enjoy any other companies. You don't enjoy anything else, but this Sanjoga is like that. Only Bridget is down to be happy because they are coming to bargain.
I'm not anymore in Basel now.
Really?
Now we have to go to Lucerne.
Where? Lausanne.
Lucerne.
Where is that?
Just in the middle of Switzerland. It's a very small.
It's my mother's place.
Catholic. Very Catholic. The family is there. For 2 years.
So your husband is practicing there now?
Yes. For 2 years. And then he will go to Geneva.
Where?
To Geneva.
In Geneva. Geneva is over. I've heard about these little things. But I've never been, I've heard about it somehow. I don't know who was talking about it.
Me, mother, me, we intended to do something in the sand, but the time was too short. So we limited ourselves to Zurich, just last time we came to Switzerland.
Actually, Mother, Arnaud has a very good idea. Arnaud and Maria Amelia, they come from time to time to the programs in Lausanne and in Geneva. They come to spend the weekend. They come to the program to Geneva and then to Lausanne. And as from the beginning of next year, we will be exchanging and going to Basel. And who knows, maybe to Zurich, just to meet with people on the spot. People from Geneva and Lausanne, a group of 5 people will go and take a car and go there for the weekend.
Yes, good idea.
To exchange. It was,
because this is Switzerland is not a very big country, it's small one. And moreover, the driving is so nice there. If you have to do that driving in India, you will be bored there, not there. It's very interesting to drive around. I would say that it's a good idea you are doing to offer, because the combination of the group is important, building up of the group. Then the nourishment of the group will be there, of course. When you meet each other, there's a rapport and the joy that you feel each other. But when it grows up, also there are problems like this that has arisen. You get into new dimensions in life, new ventures, I should say. Then these old things sticking on to you of the ego start creeping in between somewhere. Then you start thinking about it that, maybe this person is bit too much, or that person is bit too much, or something like that. And I think in Switzerland you may escape it. Because when others have committed a mistake, see, you are at an advantage.
But it's very, it's nice all this happened, because I've sent an article in the Nirmala Avatar where I speak exactly about this. I found out that there is one Sahaja Yogi who is active, who is responsible, and who tries to do something. Of course, he goes a little bit on the right side. Then all the apathetic people who don't do a thing start saying, oh, what a bad ego here. So that's always the pattern. It has been against Dumal, it has been against Modi, and it has been against Warren.
It is against also Raulbert.
Well, that's okay. Now we know that this takes place, and we can tell people, take it easy.
People create to see out of jealousy another things that happen. No. Sahaja Yoga is nothing like you are all one, whether you are in Switzerland or in India, everywhere, you are belonging to one. It happens like that. Actually, what I feel, those who are effective excite the jealousy of people, but after coming to Sahaja, you must get rid of your jealousy. Jealousy must go, must feel, see, like your own hand, like your own body, like your own part is so important. You don't get jealous, supposing you have a beautiful wife. You don't get jealous if you are beautiful, no? So we are one person, that's one thing one should know, we are all one person. There's nothing to be jealous of, that you are separate. It's very common also actually that people criticize surgery among themselves. They criticize quite a lot. And it's absolutely a negative force that happens. We have somebody in London who does that. I've seen always he's criticizing. I said, how can you criticize? They are part and parcel. They are your own. How can you criticize another surgeon? They are just your own. How can you criticize? But they will take the side of other people and criticize surgery. I mean, like for example, this woman, instead of taking the side of Warren, they are taking her side. It's a sign of negativity. This makes a room look very good, isn't it?
I think so, madam.
Alright, so thank you very much for the nice lunch, and hope so in the evening we'll be good enough. Now, if you have any suggestion as to what I should say first in Rome, as you speak, it's all right. Let me know about it. What you would like me to say would be a good idea. If something special you think I should start with. Because we are going to have four programs.
Yes, Mother.
Altogether. So we should, if you have any suggestion as to what in the first lecture I should say.
Si c'è un tema matematica che sarebbe una per gli italiani, come includere le cose, per fare queste cose più da interesse per gli italiani.
Mother, if I may suggest something, from the experience we had in Geneva, we have had several, over a period of time, several Catholics from Italy and from Spain. And they could be comparable in terms of their devotion to the religion. And they would go for a while accepting Sahaja Yoga to the point where they would realize that actually they have to be against the Catholic Church to grow any further and stop going to the church. This is the very, very delicate point, turning point for them. So if, for example, they could be secured in a way that Sahaja Yoga is a further evolution, or it doesn't mean that you have to stop it right away.
You see, all these religions were established. You established dharma, the balance. The thing was that first the balance must be established. But for what? For what the balance? Why do you want to balance? For your evolution. Everything is for your evolution. Become realized souls was done. That you are right, first of all, balance. But all these people have taken the balance to another limit. I mean, there's no balance. The most imbalanced balance. So that means Catholic Church was established for this one. But they have gone so far that it comes to a point when you understand that they have defeated their own purpose completely. So you have defeated your own purpose. Supposing there's a proper ladder is set, but you climb it. And if the ladder is going to be used for coming down only, then what's the use?
I think
Excuse me, some of them sometimes are afraid to belong to a group, you see. That's also a point you notice, to a sect or to a group, you see. And they were, quite a lot of them were quite invested, but they are so still individualistic, or they are afraid to belong to a group, you see.
See, in Sahaja Yoga gradually, it happens, you cannot belong, you start coming to this group also. It happens gradually. It happens gradually.
but Sahaja Yoga is not something which takes them away from anything, it is life itself. I mean, a tree which grows is Sahaja Yoga.
It's a tattva. It's a tattva.
Well, the problem which we have found out here is that not a Sahaja Yoga who has been with Sahaja Yoga for 4 months, because it would have been for a long time enough to establish himself, but just between meeting you and 4 months' time, this is the most volatile period of time when, if they are confronted with how bad Catholic Church is, they are going to drop it. See, if they...
Agree. But you see, I didn't talk about it till now.
No.
For years.
I understand, but this is, we're just mentioning
But
this
you
now.
see, what happens at the time when they come from Catholic Church? They have problems coming from the church. When you ask them, and being a Catholic, yes, you should be. Everybody laughs also at that. But we should not laugh. If you can show that, oh, it's all right to be Catholic, you can manage. But we cannot be apologetic.
No.
Another thing which is very positive, the way you always do, is to maintain a sequence in saying, if you make a general introduction this evening in saying, okay, this is the Kundalini, the chakras, and I will explain in the 3 next sessions about the chakras and all that. So there is a progression, and people will know that there is a kind of sequence. I think this is a good thing.
They may come again.
The way you do it all the time.
Yes, like
Actually, Mother, of course, you will know.
see, I talk of Christ and I talk of Bible and I talk of unity. So, I mean, how can I be against anything like that? But the way the church is going is wrong.
But do you think that if you say that in Roma I could do too much?
About the church.
You know, Mother,
About the church.
Mother, you see, it's like this, is that there are some Italians who are completely Catholic, and there are some Italians who just despise totally the Vatican.
Yes, I think so.
So, I mean, you see, what's the use for us to have people who are
See, I
going
will
to
not
work?
broach that subject at all. See, that's not important.
It's not important.
But later on it comes. What to do? See, it comes. Negativity comes. You see, a person going to a Catholic church, that's problems. And we have to correct.
Yeah.
See, they have to do it. After all, Catholic Church is for you. You are not for Catholic Church. If it fails, it is its purpose, you can have another church. That has been happening. That's how people discarded Catholicism. They accepted this and then accepted one. And now they find that it's impossible. Anywhere you go like this, it's just the same, all the matters. See, it's not only Catholic Church. All these things, all such organizations are nothing but just fake dramas going on. Not fake things, it's all fake. The Catholic Church looks more impressive because it is so spread out and they have really made the whole thing. But it's just a game going on. I mean, you can see clearly there's nothing. It's artificial. You are not connected with God. And you are praying, making prayers, doing all this what you do. But with that, so many bad things have fallen. Even if it had remained up to that point, it's all right. But so many bad things have fallen. That's the point where the Catholics come. So that's what I was telling you about, that evil is perishable only. But even I would say evil that is artificial never grows. Anything artificial never grows. It will never grow. And actually people will find out it is artificial.
Before you leave me, we just all say Mataji's mantra and asking in our heart that the Italian seeker should come true. Om Sameva Sakshat Sri Kausi Sakshat Sri Adi Shakti Bhagavati Mataji Sri Mahadevī Namo Namah Om Sameva Sakshat Sri Karki Sakshat Sri Sahasra Swami Moksha Garaini Mataji Sri Mahadevī Namo Namah Om Sameva Sakshat Sri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Vigunamita Adi Kundalini Sakshat Sri Adi Shakti Sakshat Sri Bhagavati Sakshat Sri Mataji Sri Mahadevī Namo Namah Guru Sri Mataji Sri Mahadevī Ki Jai.
Maybe, What happens? You've been very, very quiet. You've been genuine. What do you think? Tired.